Ripple XRP. So in recent news, we have an influencer that has now decided to sell his XRP. He's actually given 3 reasons as to why he will be selling it, and the video got quite a lot of views. So we're going to be taking a look at his analysis and also those reasons, and of course the price action of XRP coin today. So all I ask from you are 2 things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So the concerned influencer that we're going to have a look at today is called Tim Warren, and he says in this video 3 major reasons why he's selling his XRP. And the video now has over 100,000 views. It was put out on the 1st of February. Now, just a disclaimer that I want to say, I don't have anything against this influencer at all, but I just thought I'd take a look at his analysis and reasons as to why he said he will be selling XRP. Of course, everybody has their own reason and choice to do whatever they want with their cryptocurrency. Nobody is right and nobody is wrong in this whole game. You put your money where you want it. And so the Crypto Basic actually covered this in an article where it breaks down all of his reasons. So we have over here that the price of XRP has underperformed relative to other major crypto assets in the past few months. I mean, this does seem to be the strongest argument that we have. Yes, the performance of XRP has not been as good compared with other coins that we've seen. I mean, if we just have a look now at XRP and the chart, on the 1 year, yes, we are up by 23.3%. However, despite being up because we actually hit 83 cents just last year in July, we did actually come down. I mean, and now we are actually sitting at that 50-cent mark. And in terms of the $1 price target, it's not like as if we've actually hit that. We are still below it by 50 cents. So in terms of the performance in that aspect, yes, it hasn't been doing as well compared to other coins. And as I always say with cryptocurrency, only invest in what you're willing to lose. I mean, right now, holding XRP is pretty much like a marathon, right? It's been a couple of years now, roughly around about 6 years, and it's not a sprint at all. I mean, I'm sure you all know that by now because a lot of you have been holding on to XRP for quite some time. Now, I do know that when it came to the new year, some people have said that they will be selling a portion of their XRP and then putting it into other positions, for example, like HBAR, ICP, or Quant. And that is a good play, right? It's a good strategy because it means that you get to diversify your portfolio. So nothing against them either. They just want to be making money like we all do in this crypto market. Now, one thing that I will say is that you should never have your emotions tied to any one investment, because with all of us in this space, you can never accurately predict the future value of any crypto assets. No matter how much technical analysis and charts that you do, we can only try our best in terms of that. And so his first argument that he has over here is that XRP is already losing the position of other projects like Chainlink. Now, we know that Chainlink have actually partnered up with the DTCC, the Depository Trust for Clearing, and it boasts a partnership with Swift. So of course, Swift are the major players when it comes to these large transactions, and they have over $600 billion in assets. And he says that Link is going to become the real banker's coin and could eventually become the 3rd largest crypto behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. We have XRP in roughly about 6th position. I mean, Link's market cap is at 10.68 billion. So he's saying that Link is better than Ripple because of that partnership. And the only thing that I mentioned with the Link and Swift partnership that we have is that it's only the testing phase. And it's not like as if Link are going to become that bridge currency like what we have with Ripple with their technology. And we've also seen the real world use case and adoption as well when it comes to Ripple XRP. The XRP ledger pretty much speaks for itself with all of the benefits that it provides, as well as the automated market makers too. And then he talks about if Ripple had an IPO, and the IPO, for example, let's say it starts to drop and then the company will sell off the XRP to keep their business afloat. And now in terms of what I know with what Brad Garlinghouse has said in relation to an IPO, he has said that it won't be coming out after the lawsuit, and I personally don't think that we will be having an IPO for this year. He basically said that it's not on their to-do list, and I would say that their priorities are elsewhere. However, he's talking about Ripple selling off XRP in order to just be afloat. I mean, if you remember just a couple of weeks ago, there was a report that came out that said that Ripple holds more than $1 billion in cash and over $25 billion in digital assets, majority of that being XRP. And so even if they did have an IPO, I don't think that they would be going down this route because they are essentially cash flow positive and they are not struggling right now. And so it wouldn't really make sense for them to do that. But again, I don't think an IPO will be on the table for this year. And he says over here that in relation to the lawsuit, that what happened with the conclusion, as XRP was ruled as a non-security, why isn't the price doing anything? There is no coin out there that should have a more bullish chart. Of course, I agree with him on this one. Many people will agree with him because I think once that actually happened, we actually thought that XRP would be able to flourish and go a bit higher, but it didn't, right? I mean, we've had a few fluctuations here and there. We did actually hit that 85 45-cent mark back in July, but that wasn't able to hold, and we have now since come back down. But in the cryptocurrency world, sometimes the fundamentals don't actually dictate the price action. Sometimes it can just be about hyper volume, and that is what can cause these 30 or 40% increases in cryptocurrency. But I mean, only some financial institutions have come back into the game with XRP as of late. Not so long ago, Grayscale have added XRP back to one of their funds, and a few other bits and pieces have come as well. So I think that it is just the beginning stages, because we have had that concluded last year, but we still don't have the lawsuit being finished of this year. And even when we do have it concluded, I don't think that we're going to see a massive spike for XRP. I don't think that it will be anything wild. From Chad over here, he says this was a plan to contain and take control of crypto. They've actually said it out loud: take the assets under management, store it away, and sell the public on the derivative products. They will not be selling you the actual asset.
We should be looking at making it easier to raise capital for smaller and medium-sized companies, and making it easier for accredited, non-accredited investors or even accredited investors to participate in those opportunities. That has met with great headwinds on Capitol Hill. There is a strong faction of people who believe that those opportunities should not be made available to ordinary investors, that ordinary investors, at worst case, should be pushed into index funds and index funds only, because that's the safest place.
Because we obviously want to be owning digital assets, and this is why I say whenever you purchase your cryptocurrency, make sure that you get it off of the exchange and put it into a cold storage wallet. And this gives us more reason as to why we should be holding cryptocurrency. Over here from the Gold Telegraph, we have the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. He's going to be appearing on the 60 Minutes this Sunday to discuss inflation. And how about the trading scandal, as they were pumping endless liquidity into the system? That is a question. And this is the last time when he was on that program.
Simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it.
So basically what they did was just pump in a load of money, and unfortunately he's not really done a good job in terms of the interest rates. I mean, people were saying that he should have done it back in 2021, and now the balance sheet of the Federal Reserve has increased roughly around about by $4 trillion, and a lot of people have expressed their concerns and what he has essentially done to the US economy. So let's take a look at the price action today for XRP coin. We are currently trading at 0.5112. We are down by 1.69% on the one-day chart. For the volume, it's pretty low. I mean, across the board in the market, we are down by 14.48% at only 30.56 billion. So pretty much halved. And the volume is down by 42.47%, and we're trading at $546.3 million. So in the earlier hours of the morning for today, we were trading at 0.5153, so we're at 51 cents, pretty much where we are right now. On the 7-day chart, we are down by 3.45%. I mean, on the 1st of February, we did go below that 50-cent mark. We went to 0.4942, and then we actually managed to recover quite nicely to 0.5061, and then we had a second recovery to 0.5235. Now, I thought we would be able to hit that 53-cent mark, however, we weren't able to do so quite easily. So we've come back down now by roughly around about 1 cent, but it is pretty choppy. On the 1-month chart, we are down by 12.8%. I mean, we'll have to see what February brings, but there pretty much isn't that many catalysts for XRP, and there is just a lot of price stagnation here. So short-term price target is 53 cents, and then after that it's going to be 55 cents. Guys, if you want daily Ripple XRP coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.